I was born in 1932. I met Jesus when I was 15. I was married at 26. At 27, I became a music teacher at a college. And at 28, I became a father. I was orphaned when I was 49, and I retired at 81. And the same year, I was widowed. For 68 of the past 83 years, I've had the most remarkable, amazing friend. A friend that has stuck closer than either of my brothers. He knew me as a teenager, and he saw the change in my life as I sought to serve God. He knew my wife before I even met her, and he knew that I proposed to her on our third date. I'm old, but I'm not slow. He came to our wedding and he supported us all of our 55 years together. I told him about not being hired at Biola. It was that I had to meet the dean because I wasn't given a contract after serving 1 year as an adjunct faculty member. But there's magic in the name Moody, because I told the dean, I was just asked this week if I might consider being the chairman of the music department at Moody Bible Institute. I got a contract immediately. I taught until this May. My last student was Nate Brown. He graduated as a worship major, and he's now serving as a worship leader in his church. It was my privilege to care for my wife as she suffered from Alzheimer's. She finally stopped walking, talking, and opening her beautiful blue eyes. I watched her labor and breathing until they brought the oxygen equipment in. I visited her 3 times a day, even when she stopped eating. 55 years earlier, I had sealed a promise with 2 words, I do. For better, for worse, in sickness and in health. My closest friend was such a help to me after her death. He was always there to check to see that I was emotionally, psychologically, mentally, and physically carrying on. I'd given her medicines, I'd helped her walk, I'd taken her all the doctor appointments, but he was there to help me when I needed him. So this 3rd anniversary of visiting the neurologist, she said, you need to put her in a home. She didn't want to go to a home, and I didn't want to put her in a home, so I kept her another year. But eventually, the caregiver that was living with us and myself could not manage her, and I had to put her in a home. My grief journey since then, since I gave her from my arms into the arms of Jesus, has been extremely difficult. I've lost many friends who don't understand the void in my life, and the whole pathway is extremely lonely. And only this past month, a person said to me, it's time to stop grieving. You've made your wife an idol. Not so. She was the love of my life, but I built no altar. I worship my friend Jesus and him only. He completely altered my life, and he continues to transform me. One there is above all others, well deserves the name of friend. His is love beyond a brother's, costly, free, and knows no end. They who once his kindness prove, find it everlasting love. Which of all our friends to save us could or would have shed his blood? But this Savior died to have us reconciled in him to God. This is boundless love indeed. Jesus is a friend in need.
We hope you enjoyed this message. Biola University offers a variety of biblically centered degree programs, ranging from business to ministry to the arts and sciences. Learn more at biola.edu.